Now hey guys, welcome back to the channel and another Swiss 001 video. Now today we are, of course, as always these days, back in the newly released Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. You know, over the next few days or perhaps weeks, we will try out literally every feature that this flight simulator gives. Today, let's actually test out the failure engine that this one has. And let's actually dive right in. We are actually on final approach to Frankfurt Airport, quite a nice one, quite a large airport as well, and we are in quite a large plane too. This is the 747-8, but it has a problem. Its gear won't come out, and actually that's for a specific reason. And no, it's not because there's problems with the hydraulics, but it's just that we are not pushing the handle down, you know. Alright, so that means we're doing a belly landing, a landing without landing gear. This is gonna be a very, very interesting landing, isn't it? Alright, we're looking good on this landing. Talking about looking good, the graphics as always, I mean, we don't even have to mention that one anymore. Honestly, I am starting to get used to these very, very nice graphics. It's gonna be very hard to return back to X-Plane eventually, but let's go ahead and get this plane landed first. Try touching this plane down as smoothly as possible. You know what, that was actually very, very nice, very successful. Alright, the sounds are very horrible, but this was a successful landing, wasn't it? And the plane's now, of course, tipping over. Oh, that's the most annoying thing about this new flight simulator. It's what happens when you crash. You just get this screen and that's it. You don't get to replay your flight at all and see what went wrong. You just crash. Even though this was, of course, not a crash, this was a perfectly safe belly up landing. That was beautiful. But alright, let's actually go ahead and do some more failure testing. Let's go to Milan, Italy, but let's try another plane. Let's maybe try even a small plane as well. Actually, I want to fly the CJ again. There we go. I kind of like this private jet actually. And as in any other modern flight simulator pretty much, we of course have a failures menu here, even though there isn't many failures to select actually. You know, we have you know, the classics like fire or ignition not working, fuel pump not working, and that's pretty much it. Let's actually go for an engine fire, because that is a smart idea. Let's see, I do actually wonder what an engine on fire looks like here in this flight simulator. It must be also very photorealistic, I can imagine. But let's go ahead and jump into this faulty plane, as we'll find out in a few minutes, and see how that works. Alright, welcome to Milan, again in the CJ wonderful aircraft. There we go, we're just flying along, until we're not, which is actually gonna happen quite soon. As you can see right here in the screen, it shows that we have an engine fire going on. Let's check out. Where's the engine fire? I thought there was one. Yeah, it is actually true. Microsoft did not implement a realistic engine fire animation, I guess. We only have this little bit of smoke coming out, and that's really much it for the engine fire, which is very much disappointing, but maybe there's a reason behind that, but more on that later. Let's actually care about getting this plane landed first. Oh wow, I've never been in this plane, so I don't know what the procedure is in here. I have no idea how any of this works, but actually let's care more about getting this plane down to the ground. We have Milan Malpensa Airport down here. I hope we will make it. I hope we don't actually crash into the forest, because we are losing a lot of engine power right now, and we are losing speed. Things are not looking good. Power, more power, please. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, prepare for the forest landing, I guess. Oh, trees ahead. Oh, that was really bad, was it not? Okay, see, that was not good. Alright, now welcome aboard the just normally flying A320, at least so far. We are right now approaching Gibraltar Airport. Yeah, this is a very, very, very interesting airport in... Actually, that's Spain, isn't it? I've made a video about that one already, but something's wrong with our engines. Oh, no goodness. Right, our right engine has completely gone. That is really not good. We actually have to watch out for that. Hope that our left engine doesn't leave us too. And we are now flying above water with no engines. And this is going to be a very close call to the land. We're not going to make it, of course. So we're going to have to actually divert to another airport, and it's called the Mediterranean Sea. Let's put the gear back up, because that doesn't really help for a water landing. Does that make sense? Let's get this plane landed down on the water. Let's do this as smoothly as possible, but also as quickly as possible. Oh, that was close to touching down. The gear won't completely come in because of, oh. Yeah, because of the hydraulics not working, but goddammit. That is kind of disappointing about this flight simulator. The crash animations, they are not good at all. They really do suck. But let's try another plane, I guess. I mean, there's a lot more that you can try out, right? Okay, let's actually go to a little bit of an exotic place as well. What kind of airport is this in the middle of the Pacific airport? Of course, that is Mataveri. I think that's what it's named. Yeah, Mataveri International. This is the most remote airport on this planet. Like, I'm not even joking. Let's actually fly our little 787 here. And while we're at it, let's actually add some flaws to this plane. There's not a lot of flaws that we can add. You know, in other flight simulators like X-Plane, you at least have like bird strikes or something, but you don't have that here. But let's try maybe another complete failure of at least one engine. Alright, we'll come aboard the 787 again. Right now it is nighttime on the Easter Island, which is actually the island that we are approaching. You know, Mataveri, the most remote place in this world. Let's hope that everything here in this flight will go fine. Now, really, I'm lost. This is in the middle of the darkness. This is a remote island in the Pacific, so we're not able to see anything. We have no ILS. I'm right now hand flying this plane down with my eyes. I mean, at least we got runway lighting. That's a good thing, but I'm really not sure about this landing. So far, the plane is doing fine. None of our two engines have failed, so that's good. So we can just casually focus on the landing, which is coming up. Now, actually, in real life, they fly real 787s to this place, so this fits really, really well. This is, by the way, what a 787 at night looks like. This is really the complete darkness. There's some light here on the island, of course, but not much. We're just swirling around. But so far, this approach is actually looking quite well. All right, we're looking good, and actually, I haven't noticed yet, but the left engine has left us, apparently. Oh no. This is gonna be an interesting landing as well. I wonder what happens here in the flight simulator if you actually apply reverse thrust on the right engine only. Normally, you would actually risk veering off the runway, which is something you do not want to do, but we are looking good so far. The runway is not very well illuminated. I mean, there's probably no traffic here at night, so why would you even do that anyway? Perfect. Now the stop and the reverse thrust. Oh yeah, this plane is definitely veering, but we're not veering off the runway necessarily. This was a fine landing, definitely. Now let's see what all of this looks like at night. By the way, I'm just warning you, you are about to get blinded. Alright, oh wow. Yeah, this is like stepping out of a theater on midday in the summer, but there we go. This was actually pretty nice. But yeah, that is pretty much all that is to the crash physics of this flight simulator. Yeah, most planes cannot even land on water or anything. You cannot do any emergency landing like this. As you could also see, a belly up landing didn't work either, because that is automatically a crash as well. The only plane that can practically land on water is the Icon A5, which is the plane that we're in right now. Perfect opportunity. We have failed this plane's engine. Let's get this plane landed down on the oh goodness, ocean. There we go. No! God damn it. Second try. This is like the cool plane about an amphibious plane like the Icon A5. You can land this plane both on water and on land. If you don't make it to the land, you can just land on the water, right? That is no problem at all for this one. See, more opportunities. That is really good. Let's get this plane landed though. Alright, now the landing. Oh wow, this is really disappointing. How is there no water splashes or anything? There we go. That was a landing, I guess. And that's the only plane that can land on water as well. But yeah, that is really much all that is to the crash animations here. Could be better. So yeah guys, thank you for watching today's video, and I'll see you tomorrow. As always, good night.